What's good with y'all? Welcome to Strong Arms Jackson tonight. How y'all doing? What's up with it, John?
What's up? What's up, Teron? What's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a great Monday. No Mondays be them hard days. They're like a Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody got through it with a good mind and be at home chilling and relaxing, man. He's some good talk from some good guys, man.
Yeah, man. Hope everybody enjoying themselves this Monday. The weather been feeling good. It been kind of drizzling or whatever, but overall for the day, it been feeling good. So tonight we just want to address, you know what I'm saying, thing going on in the community. Want to send a special shout out and a prayer to our boy Benny Abbey. Him and his family going through COVID right now, so our prayer and condolences will go out to him.
Show that.
Wishing them a speedy recovery.
Send some prayers up on Ivy Hill for our brother and family. You hear
me? Yeah, on Ivy Hill.
Yeah,
that way. Yeah. I want to send some prayers up on Ivy Hill. We excited, man. Our work for a readiness program be going on this Thursday due to some retests, and we had to postpone, but we'll be jumping out Thursday this week. We excited about that. We're excited about the Henley Young opportunity. Now we got opportunity in Oakland. We're excited to see the growth. Benny shared a post from earlier, and just reflecting on when we first met up downtown, trying to get together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put their ideas together. How they came to fruition. People sitting talking, but sitting at the round table, people talking, but there was a lot of ideas and input went in the business Strong Arms, Jay. It wasn't just something to run or Bennett thought of.
Brother, you know how many meetings and gatherings we had for 2 years, man, and how many different hundreds of people came through there. You know what I'm talking about? And taking what we had in, we taking what they got in, you know what I'm saying? It made something great, man. It's gonna be way better than what it is, man. And them steps we taking, bro. That's all I'm about, man. Taking baby steps to make something great, man. And this is gonna be it's been a great experience, and it's gonna be even greater, man, in the future.
Man, it's been a real wonderful experience, man. And it's just eye-opening and it's just heartfelt and it's touching, to see the impact on the community and to see, like people's thoughts and ideas being put into action. You know what I'm saying? There's been some misconstrued ideas on how Strong Arm came about. It wasn't the government like the city of Jackson, but it really was the city of Jackson. That means the residents, like the people from here. You know what I'm saying? The people out here, the people experiencing it, like, you know what I'm saying? That's who put Strong Arm to get Jackson together. And it was all came together, as a whole. There wasn't no little eyes, big U's and none of it. You know what I'm saying? It was everybody together. And, where we at now, we proud of it. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take none of, the ministry and the impact we have in the community is just growing. And I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah. So, and not just Strong Arms Jackson and people advocates too, but just think about it, bro. All the other people that we've been meeting and doing events and things together, how their organizations are also prospering. You know what I'm saying? Last year was a tough year, man, for not just us, but for the world, man. But it was a lot of miracles and a lot of growth that was formed because of the pandemic and families losing family members and families having to get closer. So some great things came out of a terrible time for the world last year, which is 2020. 2021 You know, it's another year. It's another chance to excel. It's another chance to get better. It's another chance in life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't make New Year's resolutions. You know what I'm saying? Because when it go from the 31st to the first, the same problems you had in the 31st, you still gonna have them on the first. You know what I'm saying? But I always go into the new year with a different mindset to not put myself in the same position I was in last year, and everything else will plan the way out. You know what I'm saying? We love you too, Benny. We see you, bro. But man, it's just what I really want those to run. This is what I really love, man, and because I'm living my best life because this is my dream job to actually be working for the community, for the people, the little ones, the old ones, the ones that weak, the strong ones, and the ones that want help and the ones who don't know how to receive help. All I really want this year, man, is not just this year to be so big for us, but I want it to be so big for us as a
Yeah,
whole, not just strong on to Jackson, but Jackson as a whole. We have so many educated and collective and strong-minded men and women here in this city, but they clash against each other, man. If we can just get away from that this year, my people, we'll be back. We'll
hey,
be back.
hey, that's strong. You spoke on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the goal is. Like it's so much potential here in Jax,
Yes, man.
and tonight we going live tonight. You know what I'm saying? We going live tonight. I'm gonna tell you how I came to this point. All the Facebook members, I ain't gonna lie, from the Rock Nation rally we did last year for prison reform. Me speaking at the rally and people hearing the message, but the message I was speaking to, like John saying, was against division. You know what I'm saying? Dividing ourselves, because with the division we limit ourselves. But when we come together, we can be strong. And tonight I wanted to come back on that because it seemed like that was in January last year, and since then we ain't really been strong on the prison reform like we're supposed to be. Like it was sort of like what I'm saying, we didn't forget about that. But in the meantime, I want y'all to know, man, we ain't forget. You know what I'm saying? If you was on that band last year hoping to meet Jay Z or Gotti, they ain't show up here. But it ain't about them showing up here. They had thought about what's going on in our city and our place, you know what I'm saying, and what's going on in our state. And it's our people, not their people, it's our people that's been incarcerated, being thrown away and sentenced without ever receiving another chance and making up for the mistake they have made. And in the meantime, though, the presidency changed and it was a big thing about states turning blue and all this here. But here in Mississippi, where it was still a red state, uh, under the undermining like they do, man, they trying to put in a law to prevent people who convicted of murder or capital murder from making parole. And you know what I'm saying? That wasn't even introduced as a prison reform bill. Like, you treat people like a bitch offenders all the time. A lot of people convicted of murder ain't really guilty of murder. You know what I'm saying? Maybe been prosecuted for next to jury. You know what I'm saying? And got people sentenced to these sentences or other situations. I know a brother serving life right now who ain't even killed nobody. You know what I'm saying? People on the case who killed him and did their time and got out. And this man
Mm.
serving life for a murder he ain't even committed. He was leaving the scene. And it's now you want to close the door on all them people and try to kill their hope. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what we was working for. That ain't what we came together for. The governor vetoed the bipartisan bill, and now it's somebody undermining trying to say, well, look, these people don't deserve another chance, another way to incarcerate people for the rest of their life and try to kill the hope in the system. You know what I'm saying? A system that was already designed to oppress, a system that was created to oppress, a system that ain't never been about rehabilitating, and a system that ain't never changed. And we still, after all the marching, after all the rally, we still here today. And they introducing bills to steady incarcerate for the rest of people's lives. You know what I'm saying? To take these brothers and sisters and family members away from their family. You know what I'm saying? And the design is to punish. It ain't never been about correction or rehabilitation. It's always
None
been
of
to
that.
punish. You know what I'm saying? It's always been to humiliate and dehumanize. And we still here. You know what I'm saying? Like we standing against that bill. You know what I'm saying? You calling out, you alienate people. You're not giving people another chance. You know, I was incarcerated for a murder. You know what I'm saying? I'm an example that people can do better with their life. That's why I'm out here every day proving you that mistake people made in their life don't define them or don't characterize them. You know what I'm saying? It's like people out here make mistakes every day and point fingers, but you know, at some point it's accountability come in, but at the same time, you can do better than what you were doing. It's some growth coming there. If you don't never make no mistake, you know, I ain't talking to y'all. Like my pastor, I ain't talking to people who ain't never made no mistakes. I ain't never wronged nobody. Like, I ain't talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the people who made mistake, who needed forgiveness from others at the time. And it was important, man. I think the other day, John, we had went and we, you know, I know y'all was out of town. We had went and supported. Me and Sean had went to Prentice and supported Kim and her rally against violence in Prentice.
Uh-huh.
And I met a mother there who had lost her son to a murder in Hattiesburg. And it was just a few months ago, and it was deep, man. The world smiled. It was actually my brother, one of my brothers, man, from prison, man. It was his people, man. He had posted the guy who had got murdered. And the
Uh-huh.
woman said her son's name, and I instantly knew. I was like, man, you know, woo woo. And they knew each other. But what was so strong and what stood out about her was, even though her son had got killed by some people, she had already forgave them people. You know what I'm saying? And most people can't even get to that point. Most people gonna hold hate in their heart forever. You know what I'm saying? They killed my son, woo woo. This lady was already talking about forgiveness and the importance of that and moving on and you know what I'm saying, what to do about violence and how she could use her situation to help somebody else, man. And that was important. And she
Yes.
had got it. You know what I'm saying? She was there and that touched me and son. We were thinking about that, you know, on the way back. And you know, I it just made me feel some type of way because we trying to teach the importance of, you know, not making that mistake. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Or not being in a situation where these folks control your life or these folks take your life away. And we know
Mhm.
situations in our cities, in our communities, you know, a lot of factors play into the part of the criminal life and lead us to that road. But we trying to alleviate that, but we trying to let our people know that in that situation, man, you ain't really got to go down that road. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And not be in that situation where these people who don't care about you got control over your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
and
Go
at the
ahead, bro.
same time, not mean to cut you off, but I look at things at times, bro, like when I lost my son, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I fight for, nonviolence. I fight for equal rights for every people. Everybody have opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And when I lost him to gun violence, bro, my first instant, John Knight, man, said, man, F this nonviolence shit. They didn't kill my son. Woo. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then I instantly popped all the way back to Lil John when I was a kid and thought
Mm-hmm.
about it. I said, now if I say F it and become a quitter, well, my grandma always told me you never quit something that you start, no matter what happened. You use that to energize you to push harder. I had to pray and pray and pray and pray to my God, man, to help me to continue to fight this fight. You know what I'm saying? And when my son's life was taken like that, tragically, it seemed like it breathed life into me. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people didn't know that I had just found out that Bubba was my son 2 years prior to him being murdered. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have been kicking and been around him and training him and going to sport and this winter. But to make a long story short, bro, is the way time is now, you have to forgive people, man, to move on in life, period. I know it might be hard for some people to say, and it might be hard for some people to even do, but the harsh reality of not forgiving people is toting that burden around, toting that dark, evil spirit and thought around you for the rest of your life that's going to continue to hold you in that stable point, in that unstable
Right.
point of your life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You have to forgive, but you have to forgive and forget. See, we can just
Mm-hmm.
forget something, and that don't mean we forgiving the person or the individuals for it. So, in order to fully heal, you have to forgive and forget. And the system was never built to forgive and forget anything about any brother or sister that ever been incarcerated. It was only meant
Nah.
for one thing to dehumanize us, like bro said, mentally trap our minds, physically break our bodies down, and slowly chisel away the love and the bond that we have with our family so we can be left alone and under their guidance, under their torturement, to turn us into things that we never thought we would be in prison. You know what I'm saying? That's for the men and women. So for them to continue to try to fight back against people like us that's fighting in hundreds of thousands of others with these bullshit laws and bills to keep these brothers and sisters in prison the rest of their life, when individuals and society have forgiven them and want to give them a second chance to correct them wrongs, that's some BS to me, bro. And I really
It is
get
some big.
mad, bro.
Hey, and I really get mad too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's some real BS. I'm keeping it a little gutter tonight, man. You know, I usually don't get out of character, but man, it's sensitive issue though. Man, I'm gonna need y'all to get at y'all senators, you know what I'm saying? People that y'all represent your district and let them know, man, that we ain't with this law. You know what I'm saying? That at the end of the day, it's entrapping our people. You know what I'm saying? You giving our people no hope. You know what I'm saying? You saying that these people don't deserve another chance at life, and now you sentence them to death. You know what I'm saying? Or die in NDOC. We don't believe that's fair. We don't believe that's a real judgment. You know what I'm saying? And we need people to stand up and fight against this bill and push against this bill. These not the bills that we was when we said the Prison Rehabilitation Act. This was not a bill that is rehabilitation at all. You know what I'm saying? This bill here is against everything that we've been fighting for and that we've been saying we've been coming together for as a whole. You know, uh, like what John was saying, man, there's truth to that. You know, when like with me, I can't speak on nobody. I'm gonna speak for me, man. You know, when you do a lot of time like I did, man, the first thing is people don't think you can come home and function like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? You know, with me, and I know it's a lot of my people still there, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Man, they just got folks body, man. A lot of us, they ain't got our mind or their spirit. They ain't got our heart. Just because they had us incorporated, don't believe we stopped growing or we stopped developing. Don't believe that we ain't take accountability or remorse for the mistakes that we made and that we ready to be better people out here inside and to make up for it. Don't believe that. Don't be confused by it. Don't be confused that if you ain't never been through the situation that we've been through, that you just normal. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that ain't never been incarcerated that's incarcerated. Don't let that go over your head. I'm gonna dumb down for you. It's a lot of y'all still stuck in the age that you ain't never grew back. And just cause you 40 or 50, you know what I'm saying? You still 17, 18 in the mind frame. But it's all good. We embracing you too. You know, sometimes it takes some, it's like pressure make diamonds. You understand it? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't judge people because what they've been through. Sometimes it takes going through something to get the best you. And that's what we about. And I believe it's a lot of people out here who been incarcerated, who been sentenced to life sentences, and who deserve another chance at life. They was a product of poverty. They was a product of a lot of miseducation and a lot of underfunding and things that we was taught to think was normal. You know, it's a lot of time it was a lot of underdevelopment of the mind at the time that the crimes happened. But the system already knew those things would occur and was designed to punish those things. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to look at these laws as human. It's time to get off these high horses and thinking that it don't affect me, it don't bother me, so I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now it affect you. It concern all of us if we all human. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to make a stand and stop going for the norm that been passed on to us, but create our own chain that we want to see and be that chain. And we got to get out of these shackles that bind us. And that's what's real. You know, I seen that video of the rally we did last year, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was power. And
Man,
it was
what?
great to stand together. You know what I'm saying? And I represent it for my people because I'm still one of them people. I ain't forget. And we here today and we fighting and we gonna be pushing. And we gonna have to do our own rallies, you know. And I say, Julia, I'm from Jackson. We're gonna have to do our own rally. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, Rock Nation land, like anti, we ain't part of the city, but hey, I like people who good. You know what I'm saying? I like what Anti said, man. Ain't no cavalry coming to save us, man. We who gonna save us. So we gonna have to get out here and push for the change, make this change ourselves. all the people who with the prison reform, let's stand together and let's move and let's get the goal that we accomplished. You see what happened when you come together, you see how states change from red to blue. That was because we were sick of that racism. We was tired of getting fed the norm. You know what I'm saying? It's a power in the unity. And I've been preaching this for a year. And we coming together. And let's come together and make a real difference.
Oh, I like that. I like that little piece right there, brother.
You know, that's from the heart.
Yeah, you got real deep. You got real deep then, bro. And hearing it in your voice, hearing the pain and sincerity in your voice, I know the listeners and the watchers can understand that you mean this and you're passionate about it. You know, just as I am, just as Benny is, just as Ricky is, just as everybody that's a member of our extended family is. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna need more than just our extended families. You guys are extended families of ours as well. I'm sure some of you guys, if not 95% of you guys, have someone that's incarcerated, someone that's been affected by the system, a child, a niece, a nephew, a little baby cousin, whose father or mother has been incarcerated, taken away from them, and left them astray, left them alone to fend for themselves in this evil world. You know what I'm saying? So we need everybody to come together and hold arms together as brothers and sisters, black or white, man or woman, whatever gender you might be, and let's lock arms together in harmony as one and show them, like bro said, how powerful we can be as together. We're only weakened when they break us apart. We're on the weekend when they turn us together. We're on the weekend when they split the organizations up and turn this one on this one to that one. But when we're together, they buzzing. Whenever we hear buzzing, get the buzzing about something that you're a part of, that's what you need to fight to continue to be a part of, because it's something that can disrupt a lot of BS that's going on in people's lives, man. So we're here to interrupt not just the violence. We're here to interrupt the disrespect. We're here to interrupt the unruly kept of the mentally ill brothers and sisters. We're here to interrupt anything that is corrupt dealing with our brothers and sisters throughout, not just Jackson, Mississippi, but throughout the world, man. And it take us as a people, man, to change this or to bring attention to this, man. And we not letting up. Yeah, we might got thrown off a little bit because of COVID and all the deaths around us and everything. But never forget that we are still those same people. We're just reformed ex-criminals or whatever y'all want to call to make y'all seem fine. And we're reformed incarcerated people, just period. So we know exactly what it's like to live there and be there.
Exactly. And we stand against Senate Bill 2795. Bro, sharing it on the screen right here. We standing against it. Tell your senators, you know what I'm saying, anybody with the voting rights on this here, we against this bill, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even been proposed as a form of rehabilitation of the current prison system in Mississippi. But we are for the bill that we for, bro. We are for Senate Bill, House Bill 525 and Senate Bill. You can share the one that we for in a second. But yeah, you tell your local senator, your representatives, what we trying to do here in Mississippi and what we not trying to do. Yeah, we support Senate Bill 2876 and House Bill 525, which is for more of what we talking about along the guidelines of giving people parole, opportunity to go perform before the parole board, and also an opportunity to be given a plan and release. You know what I'm saying? Something they can work towards and show that they've been approved for. This better work for rehabilitation. This give guys hope. This give guys a chance at getting back home to their families, and this giving guys a chance at restoring something they may have, messed up in their life. This is important to our environment. It's important to our community. This is important to our culture. That a lot of our brothers and sisters need to get that another chance. Be with their family, to be the fathers and the mothers, to be the sisters and the brothers, to be the leaders in their community. That they didn't get that chance to be. And sometimes it takes something to bring out the best leader in these people. Man, we need to give these people another opportunity and that chance. And it's about bettering the communities of Jackson and the communities of Mississippi, man. Our brothers and sisters need another chance in life, man. So we need to support the House bill and really for rehabilitation and reform in the state. And we ain't all y'all up too much on Monday night. We're gonna get at y'all a little later on. We just wanted to address that topic, because the way they trying to present the bill, we feel like an undermine. It's like the attention and fell out there, so now trying to slick something in. But man, we up on top of it. We paying attention. We in this fight to the end. And to all my brothers and sisters incarcerated, I ain't forget about it. We love you out here, man. You got people that support you and they're with you.
Most definitely. Most definitely that, man. And like bro said, man, we was forced to take a break. It wasn't nothing that we chose. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that's known that it's always something that if y'all don't see us three actually working on, we have a team of the most intelligent and strong women you ever want to be around that never stops working and typing and searching and meeting and talking and zooming about several different human rights. So it all takes, it's all like a circle. When we get around, we hit this, then we hit around that, and we're making back around to everybody and getting everybody the same attention at the same time. It's just a lot of work to be done on the outside, and we also need the people on the inside to do their jobs inside. It's making sure you stay alive, making sure you can be able to get us what we need when we need it, making sure you get home safely to your family that you was ripped away from for some of the simplest things, to offer some things that you didn't even do. You know what I'm saying? So just know that not just Strong Arms of Jackson, but it's some organizations out here that's putting it down for y'all. And we're not going to forget about y'all. We got to save us because nobody else was. Because if they was, they would have been saved us. If you ask me.
Yeah. We want to make sure we know there's plenty of people out here, organizations out here that's on the same mind, on the same fight. If we on our way naming, we know they out here. Only people don't know they out here is the people that ain't out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing this work. You know what I'm saying? The people pointing fingers don't know they out here. But like I tell people, the people pointing fingers out usually ain't the people need the help. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't never understand. But we appreciate y'all too.
For sure. For sure that. Keep us tightened up and pumped up to
Keep
go.
us tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me know. Let me know I'm worth mentioning. You know what they say? I'm in your mentions. But anyway, we appreciate y'all for joining us, man. Like I say, man, make sure you encourage the people to vote against that bill that we had put up earlier, 2795, and encourage people to vote for the bill that's for reform and rehabilitation, man. It's still a bill out there for prison rehabilitation. What is called a safety act or something. I don't forgot the exact language, but we did share the bills. They was on the live, and then they in the comments,
The chat.
and people advocacy did share the bills that are for us. One of them is called I believe it's called the Prison Rehabilitation Safety Act, and they revised that bill after the governor veto, but it still got some good things in there, and it is about rehabilitation. Also, House Bill 525. We need to support the thing that's really trying to help, man, and not the thing that's instead of trying to do the same thing. Cause we not already learned that doing the same thing gonna give you the same results, and they ain't gonna never change. We got to get out of that way of thinking.
For sure that. You got any closing remarks, brother?
Oh yeah. And hey man, take time. It's cool to let me teach y'all something, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because I went to pre don't mean I'm slow. I know a little something, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I got some big lists of the things I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to learn, but hey, at the same time, I feel like I'm the only one that can learn something. We all growing. I ain't gonna game y'all up too hard, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have to dumb it down a number, man. Just get on the team, man. Strong on Jack. We push this positive thing down, man. I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all time, man.
Peace out.
Peace.
I'm finna call you, bro.
All right.